Hey, how are you?
Hey, what's happening?
I'm good. You look like you're relaxing. I want to be where you are, actually.
You definitely do. I'm in
I
my crib.
definitely do. But thank you for taking the time to do this interview. First of all, happy Juneteenth.
Oh, yeah. Uh, Say that again?
I said happy Juneteenth.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth to you. Definitely. Wait, I think so. Let me put my shades on so I get cooler. All right. You know what you
Okay.
saying?
Oh, even cooler. We good?
Yeah.
All right,
And I got my
period.
teeth fixed
So we
yesterday, so I'm
kicking
feeling
off
good.
Black Music Month.
Okay. Sorry.
All right, so kicking off with Black Music Month. First of all, thank you for taking the time to do this interview with me. Really appreciating it. And yeah, so this is Black Music Month, and you've contributed a lot to the music industry. So how do you continue to grow your brand?
How do I continue to grow my brand? That was the question?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I'm doing a television network now. I think the way history kind of tries to dictate or the way people try to write it isn't always how it is. So I'm making sure that my likeness and my history is preserved in the form of visuals. But I've also created a platform, also have to evolve my business. You got to do different things. So I have a television network, Dame Dash Studios. I have a streaming service. The television network is DTV. The streaming service is Dame Dash Studios with 100% original programming. But our programming isn't going to distract you. Most programming is to distract you, to make us, to showcase us fighting each other, not, sort of like distracting us from who's oppressing us. But this network is about focus and focusing on self-awareness, health, therapy. If it's going to be some gangster, you're going to learn from it, showcasing music, but the essence of it, I even did an album just because of my creative expression on rock and roll, which we sent to you, and also providing platforms for people that help others, which is why Nicolette, who's from Charleston, I made sure that I co-signed her project and executive producer because she's been spending a lot of time building other people's dreams, including mine. So I had to make sure she had one of her own. And, because she does so well with me and for me, I want to see her do well for herself. She has a lot of talent, and that's what I do. You work with me, I work with you. You build my platform, I build yours. And that should always be a fair exchange.
Absolutely. And the music that I heard, when I actually heard Window Shopping, I was like, okay, this is the side that I didn't hear. A little rock and roll side. I definitely enjoyed it.
Oh,
And the
you only sent
song,
the window shopping?
yes.
Yeah, but send her the whole album. That's the only one you can play. But send her the album. That's not very. That run is like my little pop record. That's not reflective of the rock and roll. That wouldn't be the first record I'd seen.
Okay. So how do you feel about Another Round? Because I really did enjoy Another Round. That was Nicolette, right?
Yeah, I love Another Round. Again, I sat in the studio with her, and I was like, "Yo, you making a record today, or we not leaving?" And every day she made a record, for until we had the album, and this was one of them. And she could write. Her delivery's good. I look at it like trap R&B. That's what I call it, trap R&B. You know what I mean? She's singing, but it got trap beats on it. And her producer, Devon, he's our engineer for the Black Guns, but he also makes beats. You know what I mean? So he produced the majority of the album of Nicolette's. I think Nicolette produced maybe one of her own, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
All right, Nicolette. So you were talking about Dame Dash Studios earlier, and I checked out the website and the streaming service, and I think it's brilliant. From all the original series,
Thank you.
You got Dash Films, Health is Wealth, Poppington University, and just everything in between. And just with things like that, like as a creative, if I wanted to get involved, if I'm like, I got a documentary I want to present to you or a series, how do I reach out to you to pitch my stuff?
You have to really know me, like, to be honest, because I'm so interested in doing what I'm doing. I want to give other people a platform. But if I know you and you could give it to me, you can hustle on my block. But, if it's good, if I see that, there's some potential in doing something bigger. But I'm just really focused on me making the content because I'm a director. I act.
Right.
And sometimes when you invest in other people, they don't invest back. And I don't like to stop building my dream to help somebody else that doesn't give about me. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I also had to learn in the music business was I was investing a lot in other people, but they weren't investing back. And, my agenda was like, am I only around these people for money? Because I wouldn't hang out with them any other way. So I almost was like, deserve what I get. So I kind of have to invest in myself and have the courage to stand behind my art and my own creativity as opposed to trying to get a piece of somebody else's. So my whole focus really has only been helping people that I know. Like I said, Nicolette, she's helped me build my dream. That's why I focused on her career after she helped me, because I saw that she's a giving person. I'm no longer putting people in power that don't help once they get there. Even my wife, my Spanish wife, Raquel, she has the
Hey,
help as well.
Raquel.
She cooking now. She's from South Carolina too. And again, the only reason that I even fell in love with her was because she spent so much time helping other people and helping me. So it was like, yo, you're so great at that. We made a show about it. You got to be a franchise. You have to be independent, not dependent of me. You know what I'm saying? But you still want to be around. So my thing is, number one, I don't like dudes very much. They're not loyal. And, you know, they always need a mother. Or so, you know, I just don't like it. I hate it. And taking care of it makes no sense. And to me, women seem to be a little more less resentful when you help them. You know what I mean? And a little more focused.
Right.
You know, so I've been tending to also invest more in women for the last 10 years as well. Better environment. Who wants to run around with a bunch of dudes all day?
Honestly.
You know?
And honestly, it's two things I want to tackle on. The fact that you invest in women, because right now what I'm seeing, a lot of men don't typically invest in women. And I just feel like we're the best leaders. And as far as you say, it's being compatible.
I said, look at New Zealand. The president is, you know, is a woman, no corona. She made it where it was a 4-day work week. You know, everybody's happy. You know, it's just, I just think if women were running shit, it would be better. You look out the window right now, the world's all fucked up. It's because it's a man's world right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You need to give the girl. I think give women the steering wheel for a second and see where we go with it.
You know what? I second that movement completely. But I also hear you talk a lot about South Carolina and Charleston. So how familiar are you with the Charleston music scene?
Well, I had a gallery out there on King Street called King Dusko years ago. Yeah, we went out there, Raquel and I and Mackenzie, and we left it with Mackenzie and turned it into something different. But, you know, I was going to get a crib on Johns Island. I love it. It's beachy out there. The food is good. You know, I was at the first fashion week out there. We were there. I think we sponsored it and covered it.
Okay.
So, yeah, we did all that. So, you know, if something's about to be hot, I'm going to be there. You know that? You already know that. So, I think Charleston's like the New York of the South. You know what I mean? But also there's a lot of guilt in Charleston, though, because of all the oppression. And that's where the slaves came through. So there's also a lot that needs to be rectified out there. You know what I mean? So, you know, that was also my thing, you know. Because, you know, what's funny is when you walk around Charleston, the most famous person out there is Darius Rucker. Everybody talks about Darius Rucker. He's black. But all the white people love Darius Rucker out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest star out there. He's not black or white to them. He's Darius Rucker.
He's Darius Rucker. That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
everybody fucking thinks I'm Darius Rucker out there. It should be pissing me off.
You know, it's not a lot of,
y'all don't look like Darius Rucker. The only thing, he got a forehead and a beard. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? No Darius Rucker over here. Anyway, yeah, that.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. I can definitely say.
And Bill Murray, y'all got your little team out there.
The River Dogs.
Amateur baseball team. Is that still popping out there?
Well, I mean, with coronavirus.
Yeah, Bill Murray's your man out there. Everybody talk about Bill Murray. Huh?
I said it still exists, but with coronavirus, it's shut down. But it's still out there.
But you know what I mean? Before the end of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, before the end of the world, yes. Before the end of the world hit.
Everything is BA, before the end of the world.
Exactly. So
how is it going to BI? But the new world's going to be better. See, I'm celebrating the new world because it's going to be a new narrative. You know, it's been revolution. I've been trying to be a revolutionary just by the way I approach business and the way I've empowered our color and our culture and punish those who have tried to punish us. So also I'm the main guy in the culture that will call out somebody white and been calling out somebody white by name, by picture. I'll say Leo Cohen. I'll say, you know, from music, I'll say Tara Reid, you know, Tara Long from E1. I'm going to say their names. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say Lauren from the We Channel. If I believe someone's doing an injustice to my culture, I call them out because I don't believe they're the plug. I believe we are the plug. Matter of fact, I know we are the plug. So I'm glad attitudes have changed. You know, there's going to be accountability moving forward, but we just got to fight the right fight. The right fight is economical empowerment. I've never had to deal with racism face on. If I walk in a building and I don't like the way they treat me, I buy the building and fire everybody in it. That's how you deal with racism, period.
Exactly. What? Oh, come on, Dave Dash. Drop somebody. Listen, I feel all of that 1000%. You are speaking volumes right now. And you have a lot of artists who don't speak out, and clearly you're not one of them. But to the companies that are just seeming like Black
I'm not an artist
now. Huh?
See, I'm not an artist. I'm a general. You can't expect a soldier to ever check a general. So a lot of soldiers have to look in the mirror and say, am I a soldier? Am I a general? Am I a boss or am I a worker? It depends on your mentality. So if you're a soldier, everything I'm saying sounds scary. If you're a general, everything I'm saying should empower you and make you want to fight. It's about internally. Slavery is internal these days. It's a choice. It's about how we look at ourselves. But I know as a first generation Black man, I did whatever the fuck I wanted by telling white people what I felt about them. And that's why I'm successful. So that means America's a great place if your narrative is right.
Absolutely. So with the companies that are coming out that's releasing all these statements that's just seeming like Black people just exist, how do you feel about those companies doing that? What do you rather than
it's companies?
Do that,
I don't give a fuck about those companies. It's not for those companies. It's for us not to buy from those companies. It's for us to start our own companies. I don't talk about other people's business. I talk about my own. I don't sit around crying about how they treat us. It's about how I treat them. They better be lucky I'm having a good day. That's how I look at it.
Right.
I'm not worried. I'm not looking for somebody to take care of me and give me nothing. You want to be racist? Go be racist over there. But don't get mad when I smack your teeth out. That's all.
Real stuff. All right. So on the M-Dash Studios, you have a series called Healing is Gangsta. And during this time, and before the world ended, how important is mental health during a time like this?
Mental health is always important. Because a lot of the traumas that we have, I see Say Lee on there. He designs for the sneakers for Versace. You know what I mean? All them sneakers everybody wearing, the Black man designs that.
Yeah.
You know? But anyway, I see him on the line. But for me, therapy has always been important because there's a lot of trauma that we don't recognize as trauma. So in my average day when I was outside, I could walk and see somebody get splattered, see somebody die, I know what it looks like for a bullet to go in the head and swell up and then go to school. That's trauma. But we don't recognize it as trauma. We don't know how that affects us when it comes into the regular world. We all have PSD. What's it called?
PTSD.
PTS. Or we all have that. You know what I mean? And we don't even know it. And in business, I've always had a therapist around because I'm a different kind of guy. And I know that people don't know how to react to me all the time because I'm not the average person. I deal with things different. So I always, in business, have a therapist so my peoples could talk to them as well. When Aaliyah died, I saw 3 therapists the next day. You know, I just knew I needed it. Sometimes you need a consigliere, someone with an objective opinion that, can tell you things based on studies. Even though what's up about therapy right now is most therapy is based on white people because Black people don't get it. So they might not know how to help us correct. So that's another reason why it's important for us to have an education, therapy, and all the things that we need, not that they think we need that's going to control us. So we have to take matters into our own hands. That's why I have my own network. The purpose of having my own network is so that we have a platform to promote who we want, the real heroes. So if you notice on my platform, I also promote senators, the Black senators, the Black congressmen, like Andre Carson, Senator Eddie Milton. I have bishops like like Bishop Pennell. I got, in the Yard Squad, I got principals, 90 Black principals with the OSG network, off school grounds. I also got, Billy Carson with Forbidden Knowledge. So I have every single form of education that they don't teach us available in a way that we understand it. And that's what we need. We need to understand who we are, what we are, so we know what we can do and what we are owed.
Absolutely.
And we owe ourselves. No one owes us anything. It's us.
And you've been using your platform.
We're not going to wait for them to give us nothing because that's what the platform's for. It's, because everything else is programming. Our shit is deprogramming. Yeah. Everything else is a distraction. Our shit is focus.
And you've been using your platform a lot to give from, like you said, political leaders a platform and different things like that. And I think it's really important just for everyone to be engaged in the conversation. Because I saw in one post that you were saying it's pretty much like, now it's time to make changes. Like we've sat in a circle enough, we've cried enough. It's time to make changes and get to those key people. So I appreciate you for using your platform and using it to a point as to where you're not like trying to market off people, but you're really trying to get a point across. But Recently I was peeping your Instagram
I
and
mean, if
you
I'm
were
a
out with
prophet, I'm a
Kanye. Oh,
prophet from the evolution of our people.
hey, I
If I'm a
appreciate
prophet, I'm a prophet from the evolution of our people. If I'm gonna sell something, it's gonna be something that's gonna make you better.
it.
Either
Right.
way, I gotta eat. But if I'm gonna eat off my people gonna eat too.
Hey, that's a good mindset to have. But you was recently you were out in Wyoming with Kanye West. So can we expect you on the Sunday service or anything like that?
Say that again.
I said you was out in Wyoming with Kanye West. Can we
Yeah,
expect you on a Sunday service, or are y'all working on something?
I'm proud of my little brother. You know, and he's doing really big things, and he surpassed all my dreams. You know, when I really get to see what he's doing, I've never seen anything like it since like Michael Jackson, and he's bigger than Michael Jackson as far as economics, the money he stimulates for other people. You know, I'm proud that we're not talking about what he did, that we can talk about what he's doing. He's selling sneakers $1 billion worth now, not 10 years. And none of us is doing that. None of us are currently selling $1 billion worth of anything now, but him. And I'm proud of him for that. And when I see Kanye, he actually teaches me things these days. So when your student becomes a teacher, you really did your job. And I'm proud of that. And now I have something to aspire to. He got what I want now. Before I had what he wanted. And I love that. And that's the competition that we like to have with one another. See, most people would be mad about that, be jealous. I love that my little brother's doing so well. That was the whole purpose of putting him in power, for him to take over the world. And he's done that economically. He the only one I seen drop $2 million or anything when it came down. He dropping that money, you know, paying for college like that. I don't see nobody else doing that.
Right.
So that's the type we talk about. How proud I am of what he's doing and how he should be confident about it, because he's changing the dynamic. He got Adidas, which is a German company, on now they got to kiss his ring. There is no Adidas without Kanye. So what he did that I didn't do is, I'd be like, when we start our own. He said, nah, I'm taking them. And he did it. He took them. And there's more to come. I can't even speak on the man business, but it's big. And that's all I'm going to say.
Well, I'm excited for it. So just shifting gears a little bit.
You don't even know, bro. He's on some other shit. He's a different type of dude.
Bro,
And whoever
it's
is
Kanye.
trying to get in the game, you better look at Kanye as your competition. That man spends every single day, every second of the day working on something. And he's already a legend. So if you ain't working as hard as Kanye, you ain't going to make it, because that's can't. And he's 40. And I'm 50. So again, for those that want to, you know, because things you could look at it as a hobby. That means you ain't making no bread off it. But if you really want to be a professional, you got to be better than the people you're going to have to be against. That means you have to work harder than them. It's not going to come to you. And trust me, no one at this level is sitting down. Is up, moving around every second to stay and have position. Now me, I'm moving a little different because I'm not doing corporate. I'm doing it on my own. So that means I got to be like Cuba in some respects, meaning I have to have one man has to do as much as 100. And it's all out my pocket because that's the life I chose. That's the one I want. That's my win. If I got to do it on my own, or else I'm not going to feel good about it. And that's not taking anything for anything anyone else is doing. It's just my fight. You know, what makes me feel good. See, the wealth is what makes you feel good, not what makes other people feel good. That's not the W. So some people think, oh, people think I'm happy because I'm famous. That don't mean you happy. You might not want to be famous. Or a lot of people might act like they, you know, the success is having money. If you got money and you unhappy, then how the fuck are you wealthy? If you don't enjoy what you're doing, if you had to sell your soul or sell out your friends to get there, then you didn't win. It might look like a W, but it's not.
Right. All right, and I just got your album. It came through Therapy, and you got 12 tracks on here. So being that I just got it, I didn't get a chance to hear everything. I only heard Window Shopping and
Now, Window
Around so
Shopping is
far.
more of one of the softer records.
Okay.
And what it's about is, Window Shopping, I got a girl, right? My girl's beautiful.
I see.
Anyway,
And I hear
but a
what
lot
you
of
said
girls,
in the song.
yeah, and I don't cheat on my girl, period. So if a girl comes at me, I'd be like, yo, you got to ask my girl. If she's down, I'm down. But until then, we window shopping. So, you know,
Okay.
girls come around, want to make records and play around. I don't make money making records. So if you want to call it a date, then we do it. So that was what that was, a window
That's dope.
shopping. And we made a record about window shopping.
I love
You feel
that.
me?
And then I heard Another Round, and I did love that one too. So out of
You know,
everything,
we made a TV show, Nicolette. It's like the L Word meets Purple Rain.
okay, that's a lot, but I
Well,
can
the
picture
thing
it.
is about Nicolette, the reason why I love Nicolette is she's the only person I know that loves women more than me.
Okay, Nicolette.
She loves women. Like I've never seen a person love women like this. It's crazy how much she loves women.
So can Nicolette pull more women than you? That's the question.
She takes all the girl. Listen. I can't. I'm mad. You know, I got a girl, so when the girls come around, that's it. It's over. I
So
can't
it
even.
sounds like Nicolette got more game than you, but you just don't want to say it. But I'm gonna let you be great.
No, I didn't say that at all. That's my little man. I'm daddy one. She's daddy two. I'm teaching her things, but she does love women. Let's not get crazy.
Okay, so out of everything on here, so like I said, didn't get a chance to hear the whole thing. But what's another one of your favorite tracks off of Therapy?
Well, the thing about Therapy is everything I made before is now relevant now. So,
Okay.
for example, Revolution. Right now, if you listen to Revolution, it's like as if I made the record today, but I made like months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And every record that's why it's called Therapy. It means something. Line them up, shut them down. Is all the lawsuits I got, and all the shit. I know she told me, and all the shit that come with it. And then Why Cry? We all gonna die. A lot of people after I made that record, I went through some shit with my girl. My everyone lost somebody or lost something they loved, but they had to move on and continue because it's all part of the game. You feel me? And You Pay Me is for everyone trying to rob me. Warriors is a record I made the day that some real traumatizing happened between me and my girl. And even that shit rocks. All that shit hard. Every bit of that shit dope. Oh, I'm in love with a stripper. That's a funny one too. I like that one too.
Yeah. But I just love seeing like how you evolve, how you still stay relevant in the game. You are a GOAT. Like the comments down here, people are just so excited. So I thank you for taking the time out your day to, just take the time to talk with me and hold it down and just let people know about your new music, what you think, and yeah, you the GOAT, Dame Dash. Like
Thank you.
that's the only thing I can say. And I really appreciate you for taking the time.
Thank you. And if you want to see the album, we did a rockumentary. So we're on like our third episode. You can see 2 episodes of the actual making of the records as well. Because it's
Awesome.
all live. I promise you. If you like rock and roll, because rock and roll is also black. They try to take
Black,
that.
yeah.
So I
Everything
feel
stems
like
from
I'm going to
black
take that
music.
back too.
Yeah.
And I got the best guitar player on the planet. His name is Tash. And he's off the hook. Like open for the Who, opens for made records with the Black Key, all of that. He the best guitar player, like plays with Slash. No one living could get with him. Seriously. It's not like I think Hendrix would have been the only one. And I would have had to
That's
see that live. He's
so
that
to
nice.
every
Check the guitar. Check the guitar on the album.
I'm
And I
definitely going
need
to
you
do
when you
that.
hear it, play it for all your hip hop friends, all your rock everybody, and then hit me back and let me know what they think.
Absolutely. So to everybody, make sure y'all check out Dame Dash Studios. Download the streaming service. If y'all can download Netflix and Hulu, you can definitely get Dame Dash Studios. And it's content for us, by us. And yeah, just like I said, thank you again for tuning in. Make
Well, I
sure y'all have
appreciate you
an
for having me and playing. You gonna play the records? You gonna play them on the
absolutely.
radio?
I got you.
That
And
because
yeah,
the thing with Nicolette, we was planning on doing what's it, the music farm out there? Where can we
yeah.
perform?
But before
So we were thinking about going to the
Corona,
music farm and just doing
yeah.
the show real fast. And I was gonna bring like Tretch because he in the band a lot too. He performs with us,
Oh,
and Nicolette could perform and bring some other artists too. And just because that's what we used to do, we used to come down to Charlotte, Charleston rather,
Charleston.
yeah, and Charleston, and I smoke. I'm sorry, and do the music farm. That's what we used to perform, right?
Mhm.
Right. We performed the Royal.
The
What's
Royal
that?
American?
Royal American. The
Royal
Royal American
American.
still
Oh, okay,
open?
cool. Yes, still open.
We did like the Disco Biscuits. We worked with the Disco Biscuits at the music farm.
Okay, cool.
Now I was rocking out. I was running through Charleston.
Well, you gotta come
Charleston. I was
back.
running through Charleston.
You gotta come back.
I am coming back. We about to live in Hilton Head.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Make
Rocky's
sure
from
you
Hilton Head.
listen. When you come back, you cannot forget about Black Charleston because we exist. Okay, Black Charleston exists.
Of course I'm. What? I got a black Charleston. Come on now.
Listen,
First of
don't
all, my
come.
peoples is from Charleston.
Okay, good.
I
Just
got
putting that
family
out
in
there.
Charleston. I got family
Good.
in Charleston.
What part of
No,
Charleston?
no, no. I don't know what part of Charleston.
No.
Charleston.
I'll take it.
I don't know what neighborhood. I don't know what neighborhood. Where your aunt live? Tell me where your aunt live right now.
I live downtown Charleston.
Would y'all know Mackenzie? Y'all don't know Mackenzie out there?
Who? I need listen. I
Mackenzie.
need
She was up there. Y'all know Mackenzie?
I probably do. If you can, that's Mackenzie. Is that an artist?
I think Benny Starr. Rocky.
Yeah, I know
the kid
Benny Star. Of course, I know Benny Starr.
Yeah, she's the short-haired girl. The white girl that's down with her.
Oh, okay.
But she used to be down with us.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is smaller than I think it is.
No, I just know everything.
Okay, that too. Okay, Big Brother Dave.
But it's just that listen, I'm savvy in a lot of states because I spent a lot of time. Like I went to if you ask me about China, Beijing, and Shanghai, I can tell you the DJ and all that because I ran through there. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to build a school in Beaufort with the OSG. So with the school, what we're trying to do is a curriculum for us, and actually have a school. And we're looking in Beaufort right now.
Okay,
so So yeah, all that. Don't forget about Black Charleston. That don't you know? What I mean, that's everything. Is never to forget about anything black.
Well, good. Well, speaking of things black, in a black collective of black artists that came together was the Amethyst Project, and it's a black album that's out and it dropped today. So check out those artists from across the state of South Carolina.
Wait. Tell me about that. A collective? Tell me about the collective. I like collective.
All right, so the Amethyst Project is a collective. So artists from Charleston, Spartanburg, Columbia, we all came together at a studio in Charleston, and we picked different people. It was almost like the Dreamville project.
That's fly. It's like We Are the World. Yeah, so you tape it?
Yeah, the
video
album came out today. Yeah, we have visuals, and the album came out today.
So send me all that. I'll put it on the network if it's fly.
It's very fly. So I will definitely do that right now.
So what, y'all got a label? If you got something popping, I listen. If you're doing something positive and my block is clicking, you can use it.
No, absolutely.
So I like what Black Collective sounds like. I like how all that sounds. If I can help, I will.
Absolutely. It was done in 72 days. These artists and producers, all from South Carolina, they did a great job. So I'm going to definitely say
you should do like a movie. Because, we were trying to do, we were doing that. Remember we went and looked at we were looking at the movie theater out there. We were trying to do a festival out there, a movie and music festival out there.
Well, we actually did. It's two festivals down here. You have the Culture Horror Festival and the Playhouse Festival. But, this is all happening pre-corona. But these are things that are they're happening whenever.
Don't worry. Listen. Right now, only talk about the future and how good it's going to be. Because only the generals and the strong will survive. A general survives and shines in a war. They want it. That's what they've been training for. And a soldier sits around and gets worried about the past and worries about what they're going to do next, and for somebody to tell them what to do. Right. So being that there was the end of the world, that means there's a new beginning. And you have to architect and plan to be number one. So now's the time to start making plans for the new world. Absolutely. The old world. If you were winning in the old world, then take the elements of that and apply it to the new world and make it pandemic proof. So that if your festival does, happen to be stunt where people can't get in front of each other, there's a digital output. There's a way you can still communicate like how we're communicating now.
Right.
And just because you don't have physical touch doesn't mean you can't make and move people's spirits. You can still make that bread still be productive without having to smell somebody's breath. You can really do that.
Absolutely.
So just think about that.
Yeah, I like that idea. Absolutely. And one last question someone just asked. What are your top 5 favorite books?
So, The Godfather is one of my favorite books. I read it when I was young, and it changed the course of my thinking. Because the movies, you can you hear what they're saying, but you don't know what they're thinking. But when you read a book, you actually get to see what they were thinking when they said it. The Seed of the Soul was very important to me. It definitely helped me get through the death of Aaliyah, and a lot of that. It's about the evolution of your soul and the seed of the soul, or the seed of the soul. I forget that one. And right now, I'm loving this book called The Crack Era by Kevin Childs. And, it's basically Paid in Full Part 2. And then there was this You know, I can't say like because I love so many books. I was reading the prequel to The Godfather, and that's sick. I forgot the name of that book. I didn't even finish it. What was the name of that book I was reading? The prequel, where they talk about Luca Brasi and all that, and Sonny when he first became a gangster. That shit is hard. You know, Celestine Prophecy was cool, but I forgot it. But I remember I liked it a lot. I would say not favorite book, but if you want to know how like unevolved people fight, read The Art of War, because that's
Yeah.
what a lot of everyone does. All the suckers read that and
Yeah.
try to apply it. Just so you know like what they doing. So like literally I'll see certain plays and I'll be like, that's paid such and such in The Art of War. I already know how to negate that. You're trying to kill my reputation. You know, that type of I always know when people read that book. This other one that was kind of dope. What's the name of that one about Hilton Head when they selling weed in Hilton Head? Jackpot. Jackpot is kind of hard. And the writer lives in Charleston. Jackpot.
Hey, I need to add it to my list. And I heard what you said about Paid in Full Part 2. Is there anything you can say about it, or
I said it already.
Okay.
I already said it.
Hey, I'll take that. But yeah, thank you again for taking the time out. I want you to enjoy your Friday. And yeah, thank you, Dave Dash. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody tuning in too.
Are you gonna send me that, Nicolette? I want to
Amethyst.
hear that. I wanted her to send all that project of all
I'm
the
sending it
collectives.
right now. I'm at my computer. I'm not going to get up until I send it. I'm sending the Amethyst project right now.
Why you ain't put Nicolette down?
Hey, we sent it out. I don't think if Nicolette got it, Nicolette probably didn't respond. But we sent
Nicolette,
it out
did
to
you
over
get it?
100 artists.
So ask Nicolette. Matter of fact, talk to Nicolette for a second before you get off. Hold on.
Okay.
This is Charleston's own.
Hey, Nicolette.
It's true. Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm hearing great things about you.
Oh yes. Thanks.
He is like the leader of your fan club, and your music is amazing. So I can see why.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Connection.
I'm really excited because I'm from Charleston and we could do some great things now that we're connected.
Your TV show and all that.
My TV show, I'm trying to get it edited right now, I'm getting it edited right now, and it's like L word, like lesbian
I'm
music.
nice. You like the super, the lady love. I'm
Yeah.
hearing you daddy number 2, according to Dane, but I don't want to get
How
into that
could
right
you
now.
not? How could you not? I'm daddy too.
I'm daddy 1.
Oh my god. Exactly.
But
So
yeah,
what is
the Amethyst Project is a collective project. Artists from across the state of South Carolina, so Spartanburg, Columbia, Greenville, everywhere in between.
Oh, nice.
Different curators. We pretty much sent out invitations, and the artists responded. So over 100 artists.
Yeah, I have something. Whoever's on it, y'all can come to Dame Dash Studios and perform it, and I'll tape it.
If you're serious, we are going to be to your house.
I said the studios. I didn't say my house.
Sorry,
I said studios.
Sorry, studios. We're going to be to Dame Dash Studios tomorrow. But no, I'm
You want to see something?
now.
What?
But it was a collective of
You want to see something dope?
artists.
You want to see something dope? Look.
Yes, I would love to see something dope.
See this picture right here?
I do.
That's an Andy Warhol. Aaliyah gave me that.
Andy Warhol? Like, you got an Andy Warhol? That's nice.
From Aaliyah.
From Aaliyah. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's so beautiful. That made my heart smile. She had really good taste. I can say that. She had very good taste.
Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, so I'm sitting there.
Rocky took, see, these are pictures of Rocky. These are my daughters. That's Rocky.
Those are some beautiful pictures.
Yeah. We're about art. You want to see a real ill picture? Look at this. Okay, find the 5 biggies. Look at this one.
Hey, flip it.
No, but can you find the 5 biggies? There's 5 biggies in the painting. See if you can find it.
Hold on, you got to move it over a little bit. I can't see the whole thing. To the left. Boom. Okay.
Let me just do this.
That works even better. You said it's 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see the outline for 1 with the crown. I see him on the inside. That's 2. I see the corner on the left. That's 3. Okay, I'm looking for 4 and 5. Help me out, comments. Where I see 3. Where are 4 and 5? Okay, I think I need help with this one.
Show the 5 biggies, Nicolette. Please.
So we got baby here.
Right.
Baby in his shirt.
Oh, that's why I missed it. Okay.
We got the big biggie here.
I saw that one.
We got the biggie smoke in the corner.
Oh.
And then we got the biggie in cloud right here.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
Because the art gallery I had in New York, this one right here, I did this.
I was just watching this documentary earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was on Amazon Prime.
Erykah Badu. This was Erykah Badu's artist. What was Graham? That wasn't Graham. What's his name again? I forgot his name. Cal Goings. Yeah, Cal Goings. And then, but Erykah Badu curated this one with me. I got this one too. And
that's really nice.
And then these ones right here. You that picture? These ones right here are Not Your Muse. I showed all these. I showed in my gallery. Not Your Muse.
Those are really nice.
Yeah, she's dope. And then this one is by Brainwash. This one is Peter Beard. He just died like a couple of weeks ago. Peter Beard. That's a big one. But anyway, see the view. See the view. See it. And then more art. That's Graham Gilmore. Dodge the Vito is my previous one. Yeah, you should.
That's a very nice collection.
Yeah, I would think so. I'm having a great life. I'm having fun.
You live a great life.
I can appreciate art on my terms.
And I'm going to make your day even better because this album is going to be the soundtrack of your day. So I'm about to send it right now.
Send it. And look, here's look. You ever seen the magazines we did? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see if Charleston is in there. You ever saw all that? Charleston, yeah. Damn, we should put out the Charleston.
Y'all see, really
we had see Erykah Badu. They used to perform in the basement under 100.
That's
you know what I mean?
See, I like
this is 2010. This is how long we've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just doing rock and roll and cool shit. Performing in churches, synagogues, running around. That's China. You know what I mean? All that. That's Mackenzie right there. You know what?
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just showed her Mackenzie.
Mackenzie's. Okay.
See, this is what the staff looked like back then. Rocky would just come in the gallery and say, "Let's take a picture," and this is just a random day in the gallery. How it was out there. You know what I'm saying?
We need to bring this energy back.
You know, but then here's when I'm 30. This is when I'm like my 40s, 30. You know what I mean? But this is what it looked like when I'm 30. You feel me? So I always document and make books about my life. You know? Yeah. So y'all remember I brought Victoria Beckham to the USA. Remember that? You know? Wow. Naomi Campbell.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And these would be the parties and shit. Hold on. I'm gonna show you real quick. Cause you made me think of the old days. See, we do parties and shit. Mm-hmm. Mick Jagger all over the world. And
okay, Mick Jagger?
Yeah. That's everywhere. Giselle, that's me. You know, you see Giselle.
Oh, y'all parties were lit.
Run around the world having fun. So basically, I document every act. That's what club I own when I'm 30. I have my party there. You know what I mean? Yeah. God, you know, Andre Harrell just passed. R.I.P. to Andre. I can't believe that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you know, so we always document I document every aspect of my life because I'm having so much fun. Every decade, I can reflect and just watch it. And it's always historic, and it's always something that's making me happy. So yeah, on that note, I wanted to show y'all that. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing your album and coming out to see y'all perform. Let's see if y'all really come.
No, listen. All we need is an invitation. We will be to the Dame Dash studio.
I already gave the invitation.
Okay, well we pulling up. Say less.
All right, let me know.
All right, thank you.
Over and out.
If you want another amazing video with the one and only Dame Dash, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.